Maddox Pixie Dream Girl? Haha, no thank you, Zoe Deschanel. Get yourself a depressed goblin nightmare, boy.
This is great. It's a great day off. No, dude!
Sup, little beach?
Dude, life's a beach and you're here, dude!
Hi, I'm Lauren, and this is my update on my moss terrarium. It's been about 2 weeks since I uploaded that last video, and my moss terrarium is doing amazing. It's got a lot of condensation, which is exactly what I wanted, and I decided to put a little cow in it, which I think looks super, super cute. But as you can see, the moss is growing a lot. There's a lot of little teeny tiny plants that are popping up, like a lot of clovers, and a lot of these little star-shaped guys. I don't know, it's really cool though. And if we look at the layers, you can see that they are all really moist too. I took the lid off for a few minutes for the first few days, but ever since then, it's been keeping its own ecosystem really well. This is one of my favorite things I've ever done, and I'll keep you updated on how she does next.
If I was a little goblin and you were something shiny, would you let me pick you up and put you in my pocket?
Today I'm going to show you guys how looking a little bit closer at nature can lead you to some really cool mushroom finds. As I took a walk along the stream the other day, I found this lovely moss and fern covered log, and almost moved along without a second thought, but decided to pause and explore the log to see what I could find. And I'm lucky that I did, because this particular log was covered in eyelash cups, those little orange circles you can see in this shot. These fungi are also known as molly eyewinkers, scarlet elf caps, or eyelash pixie cups, and they range between half a centimeter to a centimeter in size. Most notably, they're covered in hairs that look like cute little eyelashes. Depending on how good your eyesight is, these eyelashes are just visible with the naked eye and quite fun to look at through a hand lens. They're common in North America and Europe and have been recorded growing on every continent, including the islands around Antarctica. You can most often find these weird little mushrooms on very damp, rotting wood. They fruit from late winter to early spring in California, so even though daffodils are the first signs of spring for most people, for me it's finding a nice log full of eyelash cups. Underneath this old bridge, I found this crazy brain-looking thing, and even though it kind of looks like alien eggs, it's actually a kind of mushroom. This is Exidia glandulosa, also known as black witch's butter or black jelly roll. Technically, this is an edible mushroom, but I personally wouldn't want to eat it very much. The name witch's butter is said to be based on the folk belief that witches would milk cows at night, make butter, and then scatter the butter around. In Sweden, it's known as troll's butter for the same reason. It was super warm and sunny the other day, and you know what that means. It's time to go on a hike. While I was hiking, I found this guy about to try to cross the road where he could have been squished, so I picked him up. This little guy is a ring-necked snake, and even though the sign tells us to beware, they aren't dangerous at all to humans. I just can't get over how cute and tiny he was. This particular snake is a juvenile, but this species is small and doesn't really get thicker than the width of a pencil.
I am the darkness. Oh, you want cuddles? Okay, I give cuddles. But I am still the darkness.
I'm going hunting. Fine, but only animals. Humans. Glad we had this conversation. No. Animals. Things that walk on all fours. Oh, you mean babies. I like your style. No humans. Got it? Yes, ma'am.
I think doing fun things with your hands is GoblinCore. Standing with your arms like this? GoblinCore. Running around with your arms like a T-Rex? GoblinCore. Doing those things with your sweater over your hands? Ultimate GoblinCore.
I still hating. It's about to be summertime and I still hating. Like, do I give a fuck? No, not one. How many fucks do I give? 0. Exactly. So therefore your comment is irrelevant.
So just like I promised, I'm going to show you some of the stuff that the boys have brought me over time. So most of the stuff that they bring me, I either end up throwing out or putting outside because it's actual literal trash. I get a lot of useless shiny things like these. Or this bottle cap, which I thought was interesting because I don't know what this soda is. Got a dead light bulb, that's lovely. I used to have more of these tiny screws, but I've lost them. I get a fair amount of dragon tears and marbles too. So here's some of my favorites. Got this little cat toy. This tiny little jar of rocks, which is so cute. Just the tiniest little dice. Look at that. I don't know what these mushroom babies are, but I love them. This little golden dollhouse lamp. The red man in particular brings me a lot of coins, mostly wheat pennies and foreign currency for some reason. And sometimes he makes me these weird little drawings, so that's cool.
I like to run around with something called my Happy Stick. It is a 4-foot-long tree branch that I run around with and I smack the shit out of people that piss me off. It doesn't really make them happy, but shit, it works really well for me.
Mushroom dance, whatever could it mean? It means you've lived a life of sin.
Steven, what are you doing in there?
Drugs. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid. What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage.
Hood mode, engage! And super cool.
Stop telling me that my white freckles don't look realistic. I'm not trying to look realistic, Karen. I'm trying to look like a mushroom so I can attract myself a cute fairy girlfriend.
So I thought, you would like that. Your fashion sense.
I don't want that.
No, you will. You'll love it because next time you shower.
It's a dead fish. I don't want that on my head. Merle, you get that I don't want that on my head, right?